Imagine, if you will, darting through the cosmos at speeds unbelievable to the human mind, aboard the Millennium Falcon, dodging asteroids with the finesse of a cosmic ballet dancer. Or picture yourself at the helm of the Starship Enterprise, warping through the galaxy to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations. This is the essence of space travel as painted by the broad strokes of science fiction. A universe without limits, where the only boundaries are those of imagination. Yet, here we stand, feet firmly planted on terra firma, gazing up at the night sky with a mixture of wonder and a tiny twinge of envy. How do these fantastical voyages compare to the nitty-gritty reality of our current space technology? Let's embark on an interstellar odyssey, bridging the vast chasm between the thrilling escapades of sci-fi and the hard, cold facts of science. Buckle up, space enthusiasts, as we unravel the mysteries of fantasy fleets, the reality of sci-fi space travel. This is Bob, and I will be your host for this journey on Bob's Intriguing Facts. Our journey begins not with a leap to light speed, but with a humble step back to the foundations of space travel as we know it. Picture this: you're an astronaut, the modern-day Magellan, ready to chart the unknown. You strap yourself into your spacecraft, a far cry from the sleek vessels of sci-fi fame, yet remarkable in its own right. With a roar, you're propelled into the void, not by exotic plasma or quantum drives, but by the time-honored principles of Newton's third law. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Here in the realm of reality, we rely on chemical rockets, gargantuan cylinders filled with explosive propellants, to escape Earth's gravitational embrace. It's less about the silent, graceful glide of a TIE fighter and more akin to sitting atop a controlled explosion. The raw power required to launch your vessel skyward is a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. Once in the cosmos, you find yourself in a ballet of celestial mechanics. Orbiting Earth is less about floating aimlessly and more about falling towards the planet and missing it continuously. It's an elegant dance choreographed by gravity, where your spacecraft is perpetually free-falling around the Earth, defying the pull that seeks to reclaim it. Space is not a sea to sail, but a void to traverse. Here, in the absence of air, traditional aerodynamics give way to the principles of orbital mechanics. Your vessel, freed from the constraints of atmospheric drag, glides through the vacuum, governed by the gravitational pulls of the cosmic bodies around it. Consider the International Space Station, a testament to what humanity can achieve when we reach for the stars. Orbiting our planet every 90 minutes, it serves as a beacon of international cooperation and scientific discovery. It's our real-life Millennium Falcon, albeit with a slightly less rogue crew. And what of the Voyager probes? Launched in the late 70s, these intrepid explorers have ventured further than any other human-made objects crossing into interstellar space. They're our silent ambassadors to the cosmos, powered not by warp drives, but by the slingshotting gravitational assists of planets and the enduring power of the radioisotope thermoelectric generators. As we peel back the layers of science fiction, we uncover the marvels of real-world space exploration. While we may not yet dodge asteroids or warp through the galaxy, our journey through the cosmos is no less remarkable. It's a testament to human curiosity and our unyielding desire to explore the unknown. So let's continue our odyssey, with eyes wide open to the wonders of space travel, both the fantasy and the reality. Embarking further into our cosmic journey, let's navigate through the nebula of imagination and the solid planets of reality. In the realm of science fiction, spaceships zip through the galaxy with the ease of a dolphin cutting through water. They leap vast distances in the blink of an eye, defying not just gravity, but Einstein's very laws themselves. But how do these fantastical voyages stack up against the cold, hard truths of physics as we know them? Faster than light travel, the holy grail of space exploration. To traverse the vast interstellar distances in human lifetimes, sci-fi writers have conjured up warp drives, hyperdrives, and jump gates. Yet, According to our understanding, as dictated by the venerable Einstein, nothing can surpass the speed of light. It's not just a good idea, it's the law. A cosmic speed limit that ensures we're not getting to Alpha Centauri for dinner anytime soon. However, hope glimmers in these theoretical shadows. The concept of the Alcubierre drive, a speculative idea that involves bending space-time itself, offers a glimmer of hope, a warp bubble of sorts. Still, it remains firmly in the realm of theoretical physics, requiring exotic matter that we're not even sure exists. What about artificial gravity? Picture this. Aboard the Enterprise, crew members walk, run, and sip their Earl Grey tea, gravity-bound to the floor as if they were in a cozy cafe in Paris. Meanwhile, back in reality, astronauts aboard the ISS float in a ballet of microgravity, where every action has an equal and opposite reaction, often sending them tumbling in unexpected pirouettes. Artificial gravity, as depicted in sci-fi, remains a dream. The practical solutions, like rotating habitats to create centrifugal force, are still on the drawing board, awaiting the advancement in technology and resources to make them a reality. The energy requirements to power the vast, city-sized starships of science fiction are mind-boggling. To propel a ship at the speeds depicted in movies and books would require energy on a scale that dwarfs our current global consumption. In reality, space missions are a study in efficiency and sustainability. Every kilogram of payload, every joule of energy, is accounted for with the meticulousness of a watchmaker. Our real-life spacecraft, like the Voyager probes, sip power from radioisotope thermoelectric generators, demonstrating a remarkable balance of energy efficiency and longevity. Let's ground this discussion with a touch of reality. The Apollo moon landings, a pinnacle of human exploration, showcase the incredible feats achievable within the constraints of physics. They remind us that while we have yet to master the sci-fi staples of warp drives or artificial gravity, our capacity for innovation and exploration knows no bounds. As we gaze upon the stars, the divide between science fiction and science fact offers not a barrier, but a bridge. Sci-fi serves as a canvas for our dreams, a source of inspiration for scientists, engineers, and astronauts who are at the forefront of turning these fantasies into tangible achievements. Each step we take in space, each discovery and technological breakthrough, draws us ever closer to the worlds we've envisioned in our stories and our hearts. Let us then carry forward with a spirit of curiosity and determination, fueled by the stories that ignite our imaginations and grounded by the relentless pursuit of knowledge. For in the dance between the fiction of our fantasies and the reality of our science lies the path to our future among the stars. As we voyage deeper into the cosmos of our discussion, let's pivot our gaze towards the sleek contours and imposing silhouettes of science fiction's most iconic vessels. In the galaxy of imagination, spaceships are not just modes of transport, they are symbols of identity, power, and technological prowess. But when these designs descend from the realm of fantasy to the drafting tables of engineers, a fascinating question emerges. How do the aesthetics and practicalities intersect in the vacuum of space? In the vacuum of space, where there is no air to push against or through, the sleek, streamlined designs of ships like the Star Wars X-Wing fighters serve more as a visual feast than a practical necessity. Real spacecraft, like the boxy modules of the International Space Station or the cylindrical fuselage of rockets, are optimized for the rigors of launch and the void beyond Earth's atmosphere. Yet, when considering missions within atmospheric environments, such as landings on Mars or Earth return vehicles, aerodynamics regain their critical role. The design morphs to balance the artistic with the functional, crafting shapes that can withstand re-entry heat and glide through alien skies. Sci-fi often presents us with gargantuan ships to house entire ecosystems or massive battle cruisers bristling with armaments. The reality of space travel, however, imposes very stringent limits on size and weight. Every extra kilogram requires additional fuel. Every structure must withstand the forces of launch and the silence of space. The International Space Station, humanity's largest outpost in orbit, was assembled piece by piece, a testament to modular design and international collaboration. Yet, this limitation does not stifle creativity. It inspires ingenuity. The future may yet see larger structures in space, assembled in orbit or built from lunar and Martian materials, engineers closer to the dreams science fiction has sown. The aesthetics of a spaceship do more than dazzle the eye. They convey the essence of the civilizations that built them. The sleek lines and advanced technologies of the Star Trek Federation ships speak of exploration and diplomacy, while the menacing form of the Star Wars Death Star evokes the tyranny of the Galactic Empire. This interplay between form and narrative enriches the story, providing a visual shorthand for the viewer's understanding. In reality, while our spacecraft may lack the varied silhouettes of their fictional counterparts, each design embodies our drive to explore, understand, and connect with the cosmos. Consider SpaceX's Starship, with its shiny, retro-futuristic design reminiscent of the golden age of sci-fi. It bridges the gap between aesthetic appeal and functionality, designed for both atmospheric re-entry and the vacuum of space, representing a tangible step towards the multiplanetary aspirations that science fiction has long envisioned. As we traverse the boundary between the science fiction of our screens and the science fact of our world, we recognize that while the design of spacecraft may be constrained by the laws of physics, the imagination that fuels their creation is boundless. The ships that we dream of today, be they sleek explorers of the cosmos or mighty interstellar vessels, inspire the engineers, scientists, and dreamers who will build the spaceships of tomorrow. In this dance between aesthetics of imagination and the pragmatism of engineering, we find a harmony that propels humanity forward. As we chart our course among the stars, let us continue to draw inspiration from the vessels of science fiction, for they are the beacons that light our way into the future of space exploration. As we coast into the final frontier of our interstellar discourse, it's time to gaze into the crystal ball, or rather a star map, of what lies ahead. The symbiotic relationship between the science fiction of yesteryears and the space exploration realities today hints at a future where the once stark line between the two blurs into oblivion. Science fiction has not only inspired generations of scientists and engineers, but has also paved the runway for our ascent into the cosmos. The quest for faster, more efficient propulsion systems is the cornerstone of extending our reach within our solar system and beyond. Science fiction's dreams of warp drives, ion thrusters, and antimatter engines have ignited real-world research into propulsion technologies that could one day power our voyages to distant worlds. Projects like NASA's Dawn spacecraft, propelled by ion thrusters, offer a glimpse into a future where slow and steady could win the race across the solar system. Meanwhile, initiatives like Breakthrough Starshot aim to harness light sails to propel miniature spacecraft to the stars, a concept straight out of a science fiction novella. The red sands of Mars have long captivated the imaginations of science fiction writers, portrayed as a new frontier for humanity. Today, this fiction edges closer to fact, with organizations like SpaceX and national space agencies targeting the Martian surface for future colonization. The vision of establishing human settlements on Mars echoes the grand narratives of science fiction, promising a future where humanity thrives across multiple worlds. The challenges are immense, from creating sustainable habitats to ensuring the psychological well-being of colonists, but they are challenges that inspire innovation. The emergence of private space companies have introduced a new chapter in space exploration, reminiscent of the pioneering spirit that characterizes so much of science fiction. Companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin and Virgin Galactic are not only advancing technology, but also making space more accessible. The idea of commercial space flights, space hotels, and even lunar tourism were once relegated to the pages of science fiction. Today, they represent tangible goals, with test flights and plans unfolding in real time. SpaceX's Starship, envisioned as a vessel capable of carrying humans to Mars, reflects the ambitious spirit of science fiction's most daring dreams. Similarly, the development of the James Webb Space Telescope, capable of peering into the origins of the universe, feels like a realization of the quest for knowledge that has driven countless science fiction narratives. As we stand on the precipice of this new era, the dialogue between science fiction and science fact continues to evolve. No longer mere fantasies, the visions of science fiction serve as beacons, guiding our efforts and ambitions in the real world. The future of space travel, inspired by the pages of science fiction, promises a journey as thrilling as any interstellar saga, filled with discovery, challenge, and the unyielding spirit of exploration. In the cosmic ballet of science fiction and science fact, we find our inspiration, our challenges, and our roadmap to the stars. From the propulsion labs working on the next breakthrough to the drafting tables sketching out habitats on Mars, the dreams of science fiction infuse our efforts with wonder and direction. As we embark on this next chapter of human exploration, let us carry the torch of imagination lit by science fiction, using it to illuminate the path to new worlds, new discoveries, and new possibilities. The journey ahead is vast, but together, inspired by the stories that have captivated our hearts and minds, we step forward into the future, ready to turn the fantasy fleets of yesterday into the reality of tomorrow's space travel. And that's a wrap on today's cosmic cruise through the fascinating frontier of space travel, right here on Bob's Intriguing Facts. We've rocketed through the real-world marvels of space exploration, danced with the theories of faster-than-light travel, marveled at the imaginative spacecraft of our favorite sci-fi sagas, and even peered into the future of human adventures among the stars. If you found yourself captivated by our journey from the sturdy rockets propelling us beyond Earth's grasp to the speculative technologies that might one day carry us to distant galaxies, then why not propel that like button into orbit? Your support helps us navigate the vast universe of curiosity and bring back more intriguing facts for you. Not a member of our intrepid crew yet? Fear not. By subscribing and ringing that notification bell, you'll secure a front row seat aboard our ship of discovery, ensuring you don't miss any future expeditions into the unknown. Now, we're eager to hear from you, our fellow space enthusiasts and fact finders. Dive into the comments section below and share your thoughts on today's voyage. Were you mesmerized by the potential of warp drives and ion thrusters? Do you dream of setting foot on Mars or perhaps designing your own sci-fi spaceship? Or maybe you have a burning question about the universe that you'd love for us to explore in a future video. Whatever it is, drop us a comment. Your insights and curiosities are the fuel that propels this channel forward. Until our next adventure beyond the stars or deep into the quirks of our fascinating world, keep your eyes on the skies and your mind open to the wonders around us. This is Bob, signing off from Bob's Intriguing Facts. Stay curious, explorers.